To get, this is the second workout I've had back here, and it just feels good to be on the turf. In a sense, your home turf. I spent 4 years here, and just feels good, feels smooth, and hopefully somebody likes me enough.
Are you getting some good feedback from teams?
Yeah, so far. Whoever sees me work out, it's been a good feedback. I think that's where a lot of teams will really get their main opinion on how I play, how smooth I am, and really, how versatile. And the special teams, fullback, linebacker, wherever you need me, really.
You've got a couple of teammates who went to the combine. The NFL teams had an eye on them. For a guy like you, what do you have to do to kind of elevate yourself to the next level to get someone to notice you?
Yeah, well, it's just motivation. You don't get a combine invite, and you're seeing these guys work out, and you have the confidence in yourself that you're like, I can move better than that guy. And it was nothing but motivation and nothing but really hard work. I was out in New Jersey for the last 3 months. People ask me why New Jersey, why Test Football Academy. It's very similar to here. Not fancy, well, in certain ways this is fancy, but not fancy, not big, but really we got work done. Every guy I've been with has done well at their respective regional combine, school combine, and workouts, and that's really what's awesome about training. And literally all you do is get up, you eat, you train, you eat, you train, you eat, and then everybody at the hotel I was staying at went and jumped in the hot tub at night. So it's kind of like same thing over and over again. So I don't mean to knock it down.
Okay.
I probably turned it off.
That was good. Who are some of the guys you worked out with in New Jersey?
Joe Licata, a quarterback for Buffalo. We called him Seabass. Was Sebastian Paul Johannesson. He's from Sweden. So interesting guy. Went to high school at Kentucky, college at Marshall. Very interesting guy. And then Andrew Zeller. Just a couple of the guys. And then Kwame Bell, if you don't know him, you can look him up. If he's not going to make it in the NFL, he'll make it being a comedian. So, it's guys like that, just fun guys, to work with. And then the guys that really spent time with us every day, a guy by the name Kevin Dunn. We call this other guy G because I don't know how to pronounce his last name either. And then Skip. And it's just a group of just great guys that we're able to work out with.
You mentioned Kwame, making it in the NFL. Are you going to make it in the NFL?
No doubt, yeah. I'm going to be playing football next year.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were playing some fullback?
You mentioned fullback, yeah.
Yeah, it's something that I played a little bit of in high school. Played the little league of, and Coach Fish, very, very hard to convince. But fullback, catching some passes out of the backfield, and I hate it when a fullback is, playing linebacker. Fullback's obviously the guy that you see most of the time. So just to be able to cut block, are you kidding me? That'd be awesome. Cut block, hit somebody in the face one play, cut block on the next play, and then leak out into the flat for a 5-10 yard game, maybe even a touchdown. It depends where the quarterback puts the ball, right? But no, it's been fun, and really I'm trying to make myself, even long snap. I've been long snapping too, so trying to make myself as appetizing, I guess you could use, as possible, and people will see the value in taking a guy like me.
Did you long snap before in your previous?
I have, yeah. I've never done it in a game, but it's something my dad did that he taught me at a young age, and that I probably should have practiced more than I did, but I've spent a lot of time on that in the last 3 months as well.
But when you say that you're going to play in the NFL, is that confidence, cockiness,
It's
arrogance?
a confidence.
Where is that?
It's a confidence. I believe wholeheartedly, and I feel like if you don't believe that you're going to be playing football next year, then what's the point of working out now? It's really been one heck of a journey. Just transforming my body, my mind, and trying to make something that I love and that I've played since I was 4 years old, my profession. And I have full confidence that somebody on the 32 teams higher up will like me, and all I need to do is get on a football field. and the rest, I'll prove to them that they made a good investment.
If you're not drafted, I mean, you would be obviously a free agent, and your calling card would probably be special teams. It might take a little while before you stick with the team through training camp and into the regular season. Are you ready for that? If it doesn't happen, I mean, just the 2-3 year wait, kind of hanging around as a free agent.
Yeah, I don't plan on being a 2 or 3 year wait on a free agent. I plan on working. If you're undrafted, you sign a free agent deal. I plan on getting in camp and proving to them that possibly I should have been one of their draft picks, or just showing these guys that my work ethic, my football smarts is where I may make up for something that they think I lack.
Have you had specific interviews or workouts and teams scheduled at this point? Any specific teams?
Yes and no. I'll say yes. I'll give you a clear answer of yes. I'm not going to say which teams, but I will say yes to a couple workouts and meetings.
So Michigan loses all of its linebackers from last year. Have you seen enough to know that they're not just going to eliminate the position this coming fall?
Yeah, I mean, from what all you guys are saying, I'm almost in the same spot as you guys now. I'm reading everything that you guys say. Like, Jabril's down at Sam linebacker. I'm like, what? Did he put on weight or something? I mean, what's up with Gideon? Is he not hitting hard anymore? I mean, no. From what I've heard, the linebackers, everybody's been playing very well this spring. I think I just walked by a chart that said Ben Gideon had played, not through 9 practices, almost 500 snaps, 9 practices, and obviously the long practices help a little bit with getting more plays in. But it's good for the young guys. It's good for these linebackers that haven't had a lot of playing time, and I think you'll see a very good defense. I guess April 1st in the spring game, and then this fall.
Have you had to drop weight at all for teams workouts at all?
I have not. No, I've got less fat.
Look thin.
Yeah. I'm 230. I weighed in at 230 today. I played the Shrine game at 239, which I guess it proves that I can play at 239 and at 230. My ideal weight's right around 235, but whatever a team needs me at, I'm able to get there and play well at that weight.
Have they given an indication at where they'd prefer to have you, or is it just that versatility that they want?
I haven't really heard where they want me. I'm trying to be a football player, and if that's what they need, that's what they'll take.
How much do teams value the fact that you were a captain this past season?
I would say nobody's really come out and said anything to me, but to have your teammates vote you into that position and then carry that responsibility throughout the year through a new staff and everything, I think it's a pretty good honor and a pretty big responsibility. And considering that I don't think we crash and burn this year, I think I did a halfway decent job along with carriage. But I think NFL teams look at that and they're like, okay, maybe that's an intangible that other guys that maybe they've been arrested 3 times within college. I don't know. But it's, I guess, reassuring character-wise when I would hope so, at least.
Did playing this past year with a bunch of NFL coaches make you more prepared for this expansion?
I would say yes. It felt more like a profession than it's ever had. Not because of the hours, not because of specific responsibilities, but because of the efficiency and the focus of, this is important. This is what we want to get out of this, and we have goals set. And we're going to run everything with efficiency and get the outcome that we want because that's what we work towards.
Graham said something similar about feeling like he was as close to being a professional football player as he could last fall without actually being one. Is that a different attitude or culture? Is it being in your 5th year and not having as much classes? What do you think has led to that?
Yeah, I purposely scheduled it so I didn't have as much classes. Some people may think that's wrong. Some people may think it's right. I think it's what I wanted to make my profession, so I tried to make it as professional as I could. But I would go again. You got a whole lot of coaches coming from the NFL with NFL experience, and they run things like they're in the NFL. They expect professionalism out of you, and that's really what everybody gave them this year.